First time in Goa, amazing for me.
I actually started to cry. It was incredibly emotional for me.
Fucking crazy. From the beginning to the end.
They're just dancing, women jumping.
I love Supersonic!
They're like, give me more, so you can really push it.
Everybody make some noise!
Before, it felt to me that the crowd was thinking like, oh, this is just dance music, you know. And now the crowd is a bit more knowledgeable.
It's growing, it's coming over. And it's just it's a great sign for music in general over in India.
Go Supersonic!
Supersonic is about the community.
So I think we were very lucky to have the best in all the fields. Every day, every moment of it has been a pleasure and a very proud moment.
Goa, pretty much just a slice of paradise. All the roads are like winding through beautiful like groves and banana trees and opens out into beautiful beaches and stuff. It's very picturesque. It's slightly different to the rest of India because it's a Portuguese colony. It's like you're in India, but you're kind of not in India as well.
The vibe is so good. I don't know, I mean, you get happy as soon as you get here.
Amazing beaches and you got this hippie vibe, you know? Everyone feels so free.
I think Goa has a mystical kind of a charm and an allure around the world. Today now in 2013, 2014, a lot of people are talking about how dance music doesn't judge what background you are, what language you speak, which part of the world you come from. Goa as a place, let alone the music, has had that culture from the mid-60s. Susagara is the Goan word. It refers to a state of being, like a really chilled out, happy, non-aggressive, non-confrontational, those happy emotions. I think, yeah, that's Goa.
When we found out that we could come here, I was so pumped because it's like a proper sort of house music family here, like especially Goa. We played a few places around the world that, you know, there's a lot of people that do like dance music, but they don't quite get it yet, and they only know the more commercial side, whereas here, you know, it's not like that.
I think there was a small part of EDM's birth in America, you know, in Detroit and Chicago. That history has kind of been lost in their experience of EDM. But the genesis of EDM in India, the Goan trance of the 90s, there's a connection with it. It feels like a movement of music that's got a history here. I think there's been a revolution in America, but it feels like evolution in India.
There's such a huge history of electronic music in India. There have been so many DJs working in every city, night after night, playing this music, spreading it, building a loyal following.
Okay, most people around the world know that India is full of nerds and geeks. I mean, we're computer geeks, and electronic music is made on computers. So, in my opinion, it's a matter of time till some geek cracks the code of creating a super hit song. So we've got great talent. Guys have been making better and better music across different genres.
There's so much talent coming out of India, and a couple of them who make such brilliant music in India is Praveen Achari and Vinayaka. There are many. There's Priyanjana, there's Aisha, there's Soumya, there's Vandana, there's Kini, and there's many, many more. I mean, I could just go on. We have a lot of talent in India now.
It's very important to showcase talent, but even more important is creating a feeling of community and giving people from Goa and India that sense that this is our festival.
This thought of giving a platform to Indian artists, I think is a fantastic thought. I think this could be a good interesting genesis of looking at creating stages in the other festivals, of saying, you've got India here, why not look at a vice versa play, you know? Like this year we got on the bass side, quite a few people coming from UK to do the stuff.
I think as a reaction to Bollywood, metal always had that kind of rebellious energy, and I feel like for this generation that energy's been continued through bass music.
There's definitely appeal for, like, you know, the real underground stuff in India. The youth in India, you don't really get underground artists coming out here, so it's kind of made them more passionate over the last 20 years.
I find myself being put to shame by the knowledge of people here, because because they don't have it in front of them, they really research everything. The future here is going to be incredible with bass music and electronic music, and this is probably the largest bass music lineup I've actually seen in India, and yeah, we're super hyped to be bringing it, man.
For a lot of DJs, Australia is the place you go in December, January time. We went over there this year, we sort of got the offer for Goa and just were well up for it, you know, we'd never been here, I'm totally coming over.
We weren't taking any gigs, but as soon as I had the opportunity to come to India, I just straight away I took it, you know what I mean? I've never been here, wanted to always visit.
We don't get out to Asia enough. Being from England, obviously, everyone knows that the bass music sort of comes from there, but spreading the word is a lot harder than you think, really.
Even the after party last night in a place called Sync, no one had really heard dubstep before. We were playing dubstep tracks, you know, old school, old Roscoe tracks, and people were stopping and listening and like, okay, what's this? Like, and that's, you know, that's what we're here to do. It's growing, it's coming over. It's a great sign for music in general over in India.
This music cannot be stopped.
I am thrilled that it's Viacom that we're working with because it feels like family. Yes, Viacom is a corporate entity, but the individuals who work at Viacom are people like you and me, and it's individuals who are interested in doing something that make something happen. They're the ones that create magic.
I think the journey started almost a year back when we thought that we'll venture into the live space. Considering the brands we have, it's a very logical extension. So whichever live properties we've done 8 of them already in the last 9 months. So we've been on a very aggressive path to make sure that we launch large format live properties which have a strong potential to go on all 3 screens, which is your mobile, your digital platforms, and then your on-air platform. The initial 8-9 months were scouting around the globe, meeting lots of people, and seeing how one could pull off a music festival in India. Nikhil coming into the picture was a great asset to us, and that helped us speeden up the process to a great extent. Every day, every moment of it has been a pleasure and a very proud moment.
It's the first time that there's been a Supersonic festival here, but it was a return to a beach that we've played at before, and I must say it felt better than the last time. The notable part for me was at the beginning, we played Anjuna Beach, which of course is a track we named after a place very close to here. And this part of the world has been so important to us over the years, and I don't know if you could tell from the back, but I actually started to cry at that point. It was incredibly emotional for me. I've just closed the very first Vh1 Supersonic Festival in Candlin Beach in Goa, and I have to say it was a huge honour, and I hope it grows into something fantastic, and I'm sure it will.
It's not anymore like, you know, India, you know, is getting new to the scene. It's India's with the scene, you know, which is great. The fact that there's a new festival in Goa, it's exciting, yeah.
People are embracing all the spectrum of electronic dance music and its culture here now, and you didn't see that before, and I think that's just going to continue to grow.
This is about a good thing. It's a good thing that's going on here. It's about, you know, it's bringing electronic music of all kinds to the people.
I want people to walk away with a smile. That lasting, enduring memory That sense of freedom, the beauty, the friends you made, it's Goa, dude. It's Goa, dude. Anything magical could happen to you.
If you are saying I'm a music brand, you know, so you have to give back to the music. And I think in India we've been doing that quite a lot. That has somewhere helped MTV and VH1 still stand out in the music fraternity. If you give back what your brand stands for, your brand's going to grow. I think we are on the right path. That's what I think. It's still a long way to go.
This is the first year. I can't wait to see what comes next. Basically. I mean, how many days? 21 days or something from beginning to fruition. I mean, if you give you guys a year, God knows what's going to come about.
I was really happy. It was an experience for me. Thank you, India.
We've always wanted to come to India, especially. It means a lot to us to be here.
Thank you, Supersonic 2013, for having us. You have a great future. Hope we can be part of it. See you soon. Bye-bye.
I think I'll remember this for the rest of my life, and I hope to be back very soon.